Anyway, welcome back, my friends, to another beautiful Sunday evening here on the East Coast. Well, actually, it'll be Friday by the time this video drops. But yes, welcome to another Blank Gaming podcast, baby. So today we're going to talk about a few things, quite a few things, actually, more than I thought, which is great. Who doesn't want more? Probably going to for some topics as gone because it's going bananas right now. A little bit about the Microsoft failed acquisition of Discord. I guess what ifs it could have been if it did acquire it. I don't know. Also, this is a good one. Terrell, he's gonna be picking King Terrell's gonna be picking our punishments for our hot shot racing, or drunk hot shot racing, I should say. He was victorious.
The champ.
Look at those guns. You can't deny it. You can't deny it.
These fingers. These fingers.
And we're also going to be new challenge. We have to have another one for Blank Gaming to entertain your beautiful eyes. We're going to find out. I don't know. Probably discuss it so we can all agree on it.
There's no discussion.
Oh, we already have one. Oh, okay. Even better. Even better. And
what for the challenge?
Yeah.
Whatever he picks, we have to
Oh,
go.
no, not the punishment. I'm talking about a challenge for Blank Gaming.
Oh, yeah.
And then also probably go over a little bit about the nuke event that just happened in Warzone. I heard that map is never, ever going back to the way it was. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And of course, the belle of the ball.
You know what's funny? I have so many terms now because of how bad I got ridiculed.
Me too. I have to work around it.
I was gonna cut you off. I was literally getting ready because if you were gonna say that, I was gonna say like that piece de resistance.
That's what I was trying to think of. But I said the belle of the ball. I liked it anyway. It came out perfectly. But the belle of the ball that is gonna be today is basically games, shows, and movies that have bad endings, and not in a way like bad games overall or whatnot. It's games that were great, almost masterpiece-esque, that you enjoyed from beginning, middle, and then the end just itself. Oh, I'm not allowed to curse that much, right? On YouTube. Oops, you can bleep that out.
That's one.
One, keep the counter. But yeah, so it's movies, games, and shows that were great, masterpiece-esque, like I said, and that just left a bad taste in your mouth, just leaving you sitting there like, that's it? This whole long ride, just... But other than that, what's up, my guys? We're here. We're back. Blank Gaming's back together. How are you beautiful, handsome fellas?
It's been 2 weeks.
It has. Jesus Christ.
And like always, if you're watching these podcasts and for some reason, we always do something on Sunday. So I know we're gonna get back to trying to be a little bit more steady with our podcast, but if not, we're doing something. There's always something. Whether if you're following our socials, we keep you guys updated. If you guys follow any one of us three on Twitch, we're most likely streaming something. So if we're not here actively, or just like Josh just left, if we're not here, we're here. So we're doing something. So especially on those weeks we don't have podcasts, don't worry, there is content out there, and we're trying to put that content on YouTube.
On the way, baby.
But I guess let's start off. I guess with we're just our little topics, our mini topics for the week. I don't mind like really getting kind of just right in there. Invincible.
Can I throw a surprise? Real quick, a surprise.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
So I just saw on Twitter recently that I don't know how you guys feel about this. Was everybody started with multiplayer with Halo 3? I know I was.
I was Halo 2.
Halo 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
Either way. So they're actually bringing back the multiplayer announcer guy for Infinite, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. Like double kill, triple kill.
Like the original announcer.
The original guy.
Exciting,
The original guy.
But I thought they just would have had that guy probably they probably have just
Should have never been let go.
on decks of just. Bro, I wouldn't even care if they just ported the original Kilimanjaro. I don't care.
Yeah, but I'm just glad he's back. If anything, hopefully brand new. I don't know. It's gonna sound the same, basically, right?
Hopefully, well, that's what they're preying on is our nostalgia.
I think this sounds like an old man. Kilimanjaro.
Yeah. What if it sounds hard?
Just fake us out. recordings. Yeah, we used him.
Well, but anyway, like I was saying, just kind of getting right to it. Let's talk about Invincible. So it's something we actually covered a while ago, probably about like 3 or 4 podcasts ago, just on stuff that we were really excited about. It had an all-star cast. It seemed like this is something that was just going to be great from the start. And holy fucking damn it, that's my it's so good. It's so good. And there's only one more episode left for the season.
Yeah, I think it's getting there, bro. Like, there's like so many questions I have about it. Like, who the fuck can stop Omni-Man? What is Mark gonna do after now? How'd this motherfucker come back? The Guardian, man. Oh my
Because I
God.
saw they were actively calling him Zombie Man, right?
Omni.
I don't know.
No, the other dude. Because I'm assuming he was like some play on like what's the guy from DC, Adam Savage? Or Randall Savage.
Yeah,
Randall Savage. So I thought he was like a play on Randall Savage, where he's just like some immortal, because they showed him all through like timelines. So I thought they called him Zombie Man or something like that. Why was he fighting Zombie Man? Do you remember that hero's name?
His name is Immortal.
Oh, Immortal.
Okay. Whoa, I guess.
He threw me off, honestly.
I figured Immortal. I figured Immortal literally could, like, you could just keep doing this. He could just keep reviving.
So he probably would have been born again and had to
I don't know.
revive.
He never. I think he has like his
As long as
lifetime.
his body parts come back together, he can be revived.
He can be revived countless.
You do realize when it was showing like the flashback with him, it revealed he's Abraham Lincoln.
Yep, he's Abraham Lincoln.
I did see that. That was actually lit.
I was like, huh. Well, welcome back.
Put right back. Put right back down. It's funny.
Oh
my. But we knew it. So it's one of those things that we knew from the jump. Like between the all-star cast, it had just a great set of people who are familiar with comic books. It's great to see even like what's his name? The guy who plays J. Jonah Jameson.
J.K.
J.K. Simmons. Simmons. I think it's J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, they made Simmons, I think.
But the fact that, like you said, he's a great Omni-Man. We don't know, like, I don't even know how the last episode is going to go. So do you, like, starting right there, do you think Omni-Man's evil?
No.
After this last episode, I think there's something deeper. Because before we were kind of left in the dark, but he seems kind of troubled by something. I don't know what it is.
I personally think so. You think he's not doing it for evil reasons?
Yeah.
And what? So I don't know how to, like. I don't think he views it as evil, but it's still evil. I think he feels that he had to do this because of his responsibility, but there's no real justification besides he felt that they were weak.
Bro,
I personally, I think it is that too. Your answer was pretty much similar to what I had, because
test of strength.
Not even a test of strength. He's just. You remember in the second or third episode that he got sent through the dimension with the aliens that like age and shit, and he told them, "Yo, this is not your world to conquer." At that moment, I was like, you're sneaky, buddy. You here to conquer. You just I don't know what happened that he ended up staying.
That is a theory. Maybe. Would you? So if you were in Invincible's shoes and you seeing your father just rip in half Immortal, what's going on?
I'm shook.
First of all, that's my pops, bro. Like, until I hear his side, I'm against Immortal.
I'm on his side.
You know?
Yeah. Let's rip these other guys in half.
Even if I seen like Invincible really coming after my pops, I'm probably gonna go. Or not Invincible, Immortal. If I see Immortal coming after, I'm probably gonna beat his ass. Like, yo, he's dead and revived. He's obviously evil now. That's how this stuff works.
Comic world, we're at, right? Bro, they were getting their ad.
You're not wrong,
dude. And do you? Side note, probably I didn't see this question coming, guys. Do you think he was a bad boyfriend? Invincible.
No.
Yes, but
no.
Also,
he was being his secret identity, and then she was like, "Oh, I knew you were a superhero. I just needed you to come." Like what? I was doing this.
He's trash.
Like, but I don't understand why she was mad. If she knew he was invincible, knew he was a superhero, you was mad that at the college that he left, but he was you knew it was him right there,
saving lives.
Yeah, he literally stopped you guys from getting.
She was capping.
He was lying. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't understand how you like that was the straw. But I figured I feel like him and Eve are gonna have like some weird thing.
Yeah, I think so too. I think him and Eve are about to get together, and honestly, they might team up and just wreck shit, fuck people up.
How about this? The robot.
Oh my god.
Yo, robot.
That was an arc I did see coming.
Robot
I thought
sneaky.
he was going to kill the other guy and like replace him. But the fact that he just wanted a body, and then I was like, what about Monster Girl? That he was like, his cheeks, his young cheeks.
Yep, that's what he wanted.
Something. But still, he was attracted. We hope to the person, not the body.
That was
the Monster Girl.
but the Monster Girl
taking a weird turn. This is taking a weird turn.
Actually in tears because she's like what, like a 30-something-year-old adult, and he was like she's like when she said the only people attracted to me are like creeps and like little kids.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird place to be in for her.
He's both technically.
They're either too young or going to jail.
Call the police next time you see Robot.
Yeah, 100%. Robot's going to jail.
But you think they're gonna accept them? Because like, remember when they was like, so you did all this, you took a clone without asking, and you expect us to just accept? Well, I'm gonna be watching him. I mean, nah. Yeah, I'll be like, it's weird. It's weird,
buddy.
I don't really care. I would feel because once again, I would assume that he was a robot. And it's like a physical body, and it's not like he did all he could have just took my hair, and even if he said I just grabbed DNA from the bathroom, I'm like, it's weird, but I get it. Yeah. I wouldn't be too mad.
I'll be watchful though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like I can't even spit without there be a clone. Like, I don't know. It's a weird area. It's definitely a breach of trust, but not one that I would consider, like, I wouldn't be like super pissed about.
Just one day you just go hang out with the boys and realize there's a clone of you and just like, oh,
another realm. What? How the?
Now, is it gay if I think he's attractive?
I think people are attractive.
No, because it's yourself.
It's just masturbation.
What?
I wouldn't go that far.
Third person masturbation.
We're gonna leave that topic there and let's move on to our next. We're gonna talk about Discord backing out of a major deal with Microsoft. That whole acquisition.
I think Microsoft really fumbled the bag.
You think
was it Microsoft
fumbled?
I think they were trying to take too much control, like from the people that are already running Discord. They might have made it like an Xbox exclusive thing, which I 110% would have.
Yeah, I can see that.
It would have been just Xbox exclusive. Well, they don't have anything. Actually, they don't have anything else. I mean, they're trying to get into PC gaming a little bit. You know what I mean, with the Xbox cloud gaming, Apple service on Apple devices coming to as well. So I feel like they wanted to branch out and obviously gain all their followers. 'Cause I think I saw. Hold on, I have it here. From The Verge, it said 140 million monthly active users. That's a lot of people.
Discord?
Lock in. Yeah, Discord.
Jesus.
140 million. It's crazy because even think so. We're probably the perfect example. We made a large switch from just kind of talking on Xbox party chat to Discord, and we haven't went back.
And Xbox party chat do what we're doing right now.
And that's, I think, the largest.
It took me years to finally get them to use Discord. Years.
Too.
Oof. I mean, all you had to do was ask.
I felt like I did. It's like, hey, use Discord. What's that?
You know what, Jay?
I don't have a PC. I don't have a phone.
100% positive. I have a memory of you saying, "Hey guys, you guys just want to hop on Discord? It's easier." And we were like, "Shut up, Jay."
Nerd.
That was the time we visited. That was the time we visited your place.
Yeah, like Discord. Why would I hop on Discord? And look at us now. Like we're video chatting. This Discord should be Zoom. Imagine work calls through Discord.
Facts. You can video share. You can watch things together. Parties. But it's freaking lit. Your own servers.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want it for work and shit or Zoom. Imagine. Can I see your work, sir? It's not letting me share my screen. I got click off all the porn.
You can always use the classic excuse. Remember, because of my internet connection, and I had literally the newest MacBook Pro, and I'm not saying I'm wealthy, but I couldn't share. Like without a hardwired connection, I couldn't show my screen. So you can in the day internet. Who knows when you're having a bad internet?
Yeah, that's flex a little bit on us right there.
It's funny that you think Microsoft. You don't think Discord got too greedy?
Nah, they wanted to stay independent. That was their thing. I feel like they really made everything in Discord for the people. You know, Xbox so far. Xbox Party Chat. Look at PlayStation Party Chat. None of that could do what Discord can do.
But Xbox wants that. They wanted to buy it. They wanted Discord. They even have a third-party app that mimics exactly.
Yeah, I know.
PlayStation has a type of share screen, but if the connectivity is bad on one end, nobody sees it. Like no matter how good the person streaming is.
They just trying to hop on that wave.
Yeah, but it makes sense. Like this is it's so seamless. It's so easy. All the buttons, it's right in front of you, and it just. I just wonder what would. It's kind of crazy to think about what would have happened if Microsoft did acquire Discord. Like, would we be seeing? And that's the thought. So this is another topic that we kind of briefly touched, or like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Just about how do you think like there'd be like a solo Discord app in like Microsoft on online services? How far do you think it would go? Do you think they would abandon party chat and like, hey guys,
I think Discord? They would have like implemented it into
the party chat.
If they
Discord by Microsoft.
They didn't leave Discord as Discord and try to brand it as Xbox Party Chat. I'd be tight.
Like honestly, if they do just what you suggested, Ro, I can see them actually doing like, all right, I'm gonna play one game, your friends are playing the other. Oh, yo, watch this real quick. You activate it on the consoles, stream to friends or something like that, like how it is with like our chat.
Almost how like Mixer was, where you could literally just watch someone else's broadcast.
Yeah.
That would have been actually really cool.
They could have used Discord as a whole streaming thing.
Yeah.
$10 billion.
Oh yeah, let alone I think you could almost live stream through Discord and almost revive their own streaming platform.
I feel like if they knew they were gonna acquire Discord, I feel like they would have tried to keep Mixer alive. That way they would have chat and all that. Chat, and it was like that would be like Amazon owning Twitch and Discord. Somebody's probably trying to get that first.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos.
Well, I can with as many users as you said. Now I can really see Discord just kind of being its own thing forever now.
Yeah. Until they get $100 billion check.
Really, like, if Xbox can play with PC and PS5 or PlayStation really kind of is its own thing, Xbox is kind of like, come on PC, let's be buddies.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, Microsoft we're running Windows on our PCs right now.
You know, it's like PlayStation's always on the outside.
Yeah.
Sony tends to stick to themselves.
Which I don't mind, but it would be kind of cool to see some collabs. Like you said, they just for the first time allowed like Aloy and you gotta say Aloy because it's only exclusive to join Fortnite. I mean, I know they did Kratos and
Aloy.
Stuff, yeah. But it's more fun when everyone's together, in my opinion.
Like the whole crossplay all together. You mean, right?
Yeah, like
cheaters.
But since we're even talking about, I guess, BRs, let's move on to Warzone Nuke event. Anyone see it?
Oh, man. Yeah, I saw that.
It
was pretty cool, you know. I knew that Warzone kind of had its story in the background going on, and it was just real cool to see them tie it all up finally with something a little cinematic.
I think it was his first live event too.
Yeah. Like Fortnite has been wilding with their live events, so
no, wasn't their first live event for a Cold War?
What?
No. This was the first time they this was just there was no event. I don't think they had map changes, but there was no live event.
I thought. All right. I'm probably thinking like when Cold War first came out. I remember seeing the stream for that.
Oh yeah, but I don't think there was like a. It was
still the same map.
Yeah, it was still the same map. There's no changes, and it wasn't like a. This one, if you could get in, that was part of the other thing was the crappy servers that Activision's known to have, or I guess it's Treyarch at this point. But the fact that most people just waiting to queue in. So if you were fortunate enough to get in, you got to see the event. So it's kind of crazy that they had their first live event and not enough server. You didn't think that people would want to see a nuke go off.
They never want to. They never know how many people want to see these things.
I don't know. I always think that's such bad management, because if I would assume that almost 60% of your total player base, people that ever even logged in, people that don't even normally play, once you start saying live event, people just turn it on. All you have to do is turn it on and play or see. Yeah. So the fact that even some diehard people couldn't get in is kind of, it's a little disheartening. Not like the event was that's not like they missed the Travis Scott concert, but
that concert was fire.
Yes, it was.
The nuke that sent us back in time.
Yeah.
That
I have gripes with that.
Yeah,
I don't know, that's another conversation.
No, I personally hate it. So that's why I've probably been a little bit quiet. I play probably the most Warzone here. Yeah. I think it's lazy. It's just they did minor changes, and I think it's not that they did. I know they did a complete overhaul of the map where every area is slightly different. They moved some things, but this is stuff they could have been doing from the beginning. We have seasons all the time. Every season you could have been doing something, and even though you did this complete overhaul, so you're gonna say we have to wait another almost 2 years for another overhaul. So it's kind of as much as the new map is, it's new, it's different, it'll kind of change the meta, but I kind of wanted I like the way Apex does theirs. They have new maps every now and then you can cycle between all three of them. Or even Fortnite, destroy part of the map, revive part of the map, change part of the map.
They do that shit all the time.
Yeah, I will say that. No, I will say that with Fortnite, it's at least once a season, something will change drastically. I remember the first biggest change was the whole removal of tilted towers. That was the biggest thing. When the first, yeah, but it's just it's gonna be subtle. That's why I'm thinking for the Warzone 8, Verstack 84.
Yeah,
I think once that's settled, I think they're gonna change it once the next season's done or their next big live event. I think they're gonna turn it futuristic because they can only go forward
in the future. Once again, that'll be cool, but it depends on. Huh?
No, I'm not talking about Call.
No, but I
don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the next Call of Duty announced. I don't know what time period that's going to be. But who knows? That's the thing. We're in 84 right now. I don't even really fully understand why I know why we went back, because we're doing this Adler stuff where you're supposed to hunt for someone in Cold War. Mm-hmm. But I don't understand how them nuking the map sent us back in time. Even the continuity there. I mean, it's cool just to have new weapon changes, new balances, a new meta. I think that's one thing Call of Duty always did well, is change its meta, where you never felt like a gun that you ran last season. They even said it. They said no king can stand forever. So, and they said that in reference to just one gun that's kind of overpowered right now. They addressed that. We're going to get to it. We're going to nerf it. So I like that they constantly change the metas. Sometimes certain types of guns are really good, and sometimes certain ones are. If they see everyone using one gun, nerf it. Make people constantly use new things. Add new guns. Make them broken, and then nerf them. as fun and broken as the game is sometimes, that's the one thing they do right. But I think the Nuke event for me kind of was like,
lackluster.
Very lackluster. It wasn't.
Well, it's their first live event, so it's their first live event. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So they'll learn from it. They'll learn from it.
I want their next live event to be Gunna and Young Thug performing Slat.
Before we move on to the next topic, did you see that J. Cole got excited off the Gunna and Young Thug commercial and just started to play?
I'm dead.
Great minds think alike.
First of all, who like I love J. Cole. I'm probably one of the biggest J. Cole fans. Well, probably one of the biggest J. Cole fans. And sometimes that man pisses me off. You can't be out of touch with everything. You've never played Call of Duty. Everyone has played Call of Duty. Literally everyone.
He was sleeping.
He said they inspired me.
Like come on, bro. There's no way. Especially because like you said, he was in college. Like you don't say there was studio time, and no one was ever like, yo, you just want to play some COD. No, but J. Cole in the corner, really just out there like, this dude's playing COD. I'm out here on my ground, like, bro. I'm like, yo. But I mean, if that got him to where he is today, I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact. Maybe that's why I'm not a famous rapper. I played COD, and it just from there, that was it.
It hinders you.
That's where you went wrong.
Ooh, all right, I'll give it up. No more COD for me. I will give up COD. And what do you think? Like 2 months, I should be an astronaut.
Astronaut. Yep. Oh, even better. Yep. I should go to Mars. Be the first.
First on Mars.
Go home.
Moving into our random topic of the week.
Excuse me.
So this one is more of a pet peeve. I kind of wanted to know how you guys felt about it, but I think, or I'll just leave it at this. I have this opinion. See if you can change my mind. I think anyone who makes a cover song to any type of cover to a song, covers a song, should be put in jail.
Put in jail.
What?
I don't know about that.
That's a bit much. That's a bit much.
The Weeknd's Dirty Diana.
Do you think it was better than the original?
No, but it was fantastic.
Put him in jail.
What? Nah.
So I don't get me wrong.
They're good.
So I think they're. I don't. So I think when you cover stuff, I don't know.
You can't make a bad one.
I've seen bad ones, and there's someone who I know makes terrible ones, and I really don't even want to say her name because I feel like that's giving her clout. Even you going to look her up is adding to her views, and I won't do that. I'm smarter than that. But there's someone who I know who constantly makes really terrible covers, and I just feel like this week recently I've been hearing a lot of just bad covers that no one asked for. Did you guys see the Rough Riders cover?
No.
Oh, the Rough Riders cover?
Auto-tuned the Rough Riders anthem from DMX, and it's terrible.
That's what I was gonna say. As long as you're paying homage to the original and not just I guess artists try to make it their own, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna use The Weeknd again. No, Dirty Diana was more a beat. Michael Jackson.
I mean, if you try to change the genre up, it's it got to be a certain extent because I remember
the genre pisses me off.
Because listen,
yes, that's what I was
this is an old one. It's "Smooth Criminal" by Alien Ant Farm, a rock band.
Oh,
did they cover the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, they covered the original "Smooth Criminal."
That was a dope song, but I feel like
never heard it.
You have to do it right. That's it. You have to really do it right, and it has to hit.
If you do it wrong, you should be put in jail.
Yep.
Yes.
Honestly, you should probably be thrown in fire or something.
I thought you were just on all cover songs go to
no,
jail.
Obviously,
no,
I do acknowledge that. Like you said, if The Weeknd were to cover anything, I'm sure it would be to a degree good. As long as you don't really overstep. I don't think he would because he's extremely talented. But I don't want to limit it to people who are talented. I know people can actually if I hear someone on the side of the subway singing like Alicia Keys and he's going off, I'm not gonna throw him in jail. But if he misses one note, I go, sorry, buddy. You're in jail.
You're gonna have handcuffs on you and a badge that says.
It's just crazy, and
gonna beat him.
I just don't know why this week I've been seeing it so much. It just was like, I just don't understand. Like, and some people, and I know it's crazy. Some people get like even the guy who did the DMX one, it was Auto-Tune DMX. He's like, that's a Rough Rider, and you're like, bro,
Oh my god.
What?
No.
And I get
That's
you trying to
wild.
put your own spin on stuff, but
You can
I don't
still
know.
do it bad.
I will say this because it's kind of throws everything for a loop in my opinion. When artists do that for like the national anthem, they get a celebrity
just sing it,
artist.
yeah.
But if you mess it up, you go to jail. In fact, that's nothing more patriotic.
Oh, I fucked up.
I
Send me
hate
to
when
jail.
people mix that shit. Just sing it. Everyone wants to just watch the game. Excuse me.
I think I could accurately just do a tasteful rendition of the national anthem without being put in jail.
You?
Why would
Absolutely.
you change it though? Just
I
sing
wouldn't.
it.
All right.
I wouldn't change it. And that's the thing. I'll keep the genre.
Okay.
I don't need to do any
Okay,
extra
okay.
high notes.
You-
I will just sing the song. And
One
they're like,
key,
okay.
one key off. I will call the police.
He has 911 ready and it's just
Get him.
C-sharp. Nope.
Listen.
It's supposed to be an A minor.
We're already here.
This week I've seen like 8 of them, and I'm just like, I don't know why this is happening. Do you remember the girl who sang the Roddy Ricch the box like cover, and it was terrible.
No,
She was like literally in a box.
Oh my god.
Poor girl.
It was terrible.
Ruin.
I
Is
once
she in
again
jail?
I will mention her
Maybe.
outside of this podcast. I'm sorry if you guys. I really don't want you to look her up because I don't want you to give her views. I need her to be stopped soon. Ooh.
Oh God.
She's. If I ever, I might start calling the cops. I might. Anytime I see her videos, I'm reporting them.
We should flag him. Inappropriate content.
So we're gonna move on to the challenge. So me as the winner, do I choose the challenge or the punishment?
Ooh.
Say the challenge. I say the challenge because we literally got free reign over that, and then the punishment we can all debate.
Okay.
Oh wait, since we didn't mention it, the loser of the last challenge was me.
I don't even know where he's gonna be.
Burger Boy J.
It was me, and my challenge was to win a BR while drinking gamer. Well, I have gamer subs, so I got a free sample,
Real
got
Chico.
got a free cup. Well, not a free cup, but I like the cup.
bought
I like the
that.
colors, but
Make
so
sure
I got
to
it.
get
I played
your,
it.
Blank Gaming
Ru-
gamer subs.
Not sponsored, but
Bing bing bong juice.
I know I know the first day I was getting pissed off. Everyone here can testify for that. For me getting mad, I played
I wish
all
I printed
sorts
out
of
an L
one
for you to hold.
right here.
It's a big L.
He went through like 4 or 5 BRs.
I went through 4 or 5. I got pissed off, but then like a few days later, I got I'm not sure if anyone knows this. I got access to a new BR in the making called Naraka Blade Point. It's
So essentially, he's what he's talking about is he's cheating. No one's played it. No one.
It's an
knows the
official.
rules.
It's an official BR. It's an official BR, and it's catered to
What do you
fighting
do?
game. It's catered to fighting game players. And I got 14 wins on it. I got a screenshot to show proof I'm a winner.
14
So
wins?
14 wins?
14 kills in one game.
Oh, that's
About
less
to say.
climactic. 14 wins would be fucking nuts.
It would. But still.
I'd been like, bro,
Sir, are you ready to be up esports? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Right,
boomer.
Just a little bit more gamer subs. Just a little bit
Mainline
more.
that shit.
What? I got you.
We're gonna
What?
No.
Oh, he just hits the table.
The challenge I'm presenting is so partly it's due to my own selfishness and neglect, since I accidentally in my sleepless kind of like frenzy deleted my sleepless stream, proposing a last man standing stream, or just so we're all gonna. So that's why I was trying to figure out what day that everyone was free. That night before, we'll all play.
I'm game. You had me at
we can't
marathon.
First person to leave, and I mean, I don't care if you have to leave to do something important.
Pee?
Lose. No. Peeing. So obviously you can pee in the cup.
Camera on.
But like I'm talking like if you have to go to work, if you have to go to the store, if someone needs you, if your mom is sick, you lose. So we're literally gonna have almost like a sit-in, almost like you take like last person to take his hand off the console loses.
You're breaking up, Jay.
Or wins.
I'm game. Wait, what are we doing though? Anything? Playing games, watching anime?
We can decide. We can decide. It could be anything we want. Be anything we want.
I mean, if it's gonna be a marathon, bro, we could be doing literally,
We do anything we want, but as soon as you, I think like if you go and you don't come back, you lose.
Okay.
And the last person to stay there is the next week's winner. So it's even one person leaves, it still continues. You still don't win. You still have to stay unless you just you give up. So once the first person loses, then then we're kind of fighting for the person to choose the next challenge. So if you really want to choose the next challenge.
So can this possibly go longer than 24 hours?
If you have nothing to do.
Josh, no, if you're picking Sunday.
I can't do it during the week. That's it.
Did we lose
Friday,
Jay?
Saturday, Sunday.
So I figured it's the
Sunday,
only
Friday
day
or
that
Saturday.
I think the only day that we couldn't. So that's why I thought Thursday going into. No one works. I don't know if Jay, do you work Friday morning?
I think we lost him.
He's frozen. Oh,
he's gone.
Or he's back.
All right, editor. You know how to make that look cool.
He got scared.
Yeah.
I just left.
But what was your schedule, Josh? You said Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday. No.
For
well,
now,
not Sunday, but like Saturday into Sunday.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't think anyone has like Sunday to Monday. So
I have Saturday
Brandon,
into Sunday.
That's what I have Saturday into Sunday. Oh no, I don't. So I would at some point have to go to work, and I would lose. That means oof. Oh, also,
you won already, right?
Sleeping counts as a loss.
You just fall asleep.
Yeah, if you're falling asleep in the chair, we'll give you like a 3 count. Like hey, like we gotta be like, hey, like Brandon, are you up? Brandon, you up?
You gotta do
Brandon,
like a referee.
All right. Sorry about that.
You got scared and ran away.
Back, my friend.
Didn't get scared as shit.
You
just
have
have other people.
2 minute or 2.5 minute timer. As soon as you leave your seat. If you're past that, you're done.
Same thing with food. You have. I think you have a 5. You have whatever
2 minutes
you
to food.
I said you have a 5-minute timer, so you gotta prepare.
5 minutes for food, 2 minutes for pee.
2 minutes for pee, 5 minutes for food.
What if you have to poop?
I was gonna say I'm on the 2nd floor.
That
I gotta run downstairs.
You better poop in 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're in the army. You could take a fast shit, probably.
What do you mean? I have a toilet right next to me. I'll play while I'm on sick.
I've seen on Twitter a video of how to make a toilet with a bucket and stuff. So yeah, I'm good.
I think with these cans, if I just kind of cut enough of them open, I could just probably poop in one.
Without cutting yourself?
One poop.
Without cutting yourself.
So yeah, but that's it for the challenge. I figured we could decide what we want to do, but like I said, there's the only rules is no sleeping, and then there's just time limits you can be away. So obviously you have to keep the camera on just to verify you're here.
And is it a stream or is it a recording?
Oh, we can do either one.
What if we disconnect because this is kind of like what just happened right now? What if you like disconnect?
2 minutes.
Yeah. Wait, 2 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, you can disconnect because that's the same thing as peeing. I don't care. You have 2 minutes to get. You better hopefully reboot your computer in 2 minutes.
Your internet better be that day.
Or like 5, because you could just say you could burn that. Oh, like I want to go get something to eat. That's 5 minutes. So you have 5 minutes to kind of get back up.
Okay.
5 minutes, the longest you can be away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof, nice. I like this. Steaks. They are steaks.
We just gotta decide on what game.
Punishment.
Good.
It's not. It's anything, Jay. Like
Anything.
do whatever anime.
Yeah.
It's literally a marathon, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We could start a whole new anime none of us have seen or we have seen and just power.
We can do that. It's something we've never seen.
I got one.
You've seen it? How?
I know I haven't. I just have it on my list.
Redo 2.
Oh god.
We're gonna watch all of it
You.
uncensored. Nah.
Okay, stop.
Evangelion.
I would
we do
forfeit.
that.
You've never seen it?
Evangelion.
I think Ralph's seen it.
What?
Evangelion.
Yeah.
Hasn't Jay seen it?
Okay.
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen the Netflix one. I've only seen the original.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Well, so
Like
yeah,
the
so
artist.
we'll get back to you guys that you'll pretty much see. It'll probably be. We just gotta Jay. What days did you say? What days do you work?
I know I work Monday and Friday, but Friday's only a 5-hour shift for me.
So that
There
means
you are.
Saturday into Sunday, you're good.
Yeah.
So everyone's good. Someone's good Saturday and Sunday. What time do you work Friday? Because I work Sunday too.
1 to 5.
Oh, you work Sunday.
1 to 5. Because I'd rather do it on that Friday going in. Because at least
I could
Jay,
do
that gives
Fridays,
Jay
too.
a chance to go to work. As opposed to me, I have to go to work at 10:30. So he goes to work later. So
Okay. We could do
Wait.
Friday into Saturday.
because Jay, if you're
Well, then I lose. I
Huh?
lose.
what?
Oh,
No, it'd be
you have to work.
Oh, you
Thursday.
work
It'd be
Saturday?
Thursday into Friday. It'd be Thursday
Oh,
into
well,
Friday.
I automatically
I work
lose.
Friday.
Why? You work Friday?
I work.
I thought you said
Yeah.
you didn't.
No,
let me check.
I'm good. Friday night into Saturday. I can do it.
I could do that too, but then Brandon
I'll
automatically.
find out my
loses.
schedule because it's on my phone. And my phone's in my camera right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll discuss it, but that's the
we'll
challenge.
figure it out.
And we'll let you guys know pretty much what we decide, and it'll like you'll see it. We'll have someone might stream it. So we'll see how it goes. But that is the challenge that we are presenting ourselves. Ooh.
I love it.
But all right, let's get on to the piece de resistance.
Oh, the belle de
I
ball.
was trying so hard not to say it.
I hate it. I can't. Meat and potatoes.
I heard it. I was watching another YouTuber and they said it, and I cringed.
I can see why, but yeah, bad endings. Like Brandon said earlier, this is really not like bashing bad games, movies, or shows. This is more about how great ones let us down at the end. So we were gonna start with just with shows, and we're gonna touch a little bit on like regular like shows, and then a little bit of animated ones. But so we have a bunch. So I'm gonna kind of run through a list. We'll briefly talk about them, and then we'll probably move on. There's a couple we're gonna hit really hard, and some of them we're just gonna just mention. So just for like regular TV shows, like I know, especially because Brandon watched it, we had Dexter, which is widely viewed as one of the worst endings.
You want me to go off on it right now?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's
Yours.
It's just one view.
All right, baby. So there could be spoilers, guys.
But spoilers. Oh yeah, I was gonna say
This,
spoilers.
this is an
whole
old
thing.
show.
Yeah,
This
But
whole
it's
thing
an
should
old
be
show.
spoiler warnings.
This whole thing is spoilers. So anything you
Josh,
mention,
you haven't seen it either. I know. Adobo. The ending.
I
at
looked
least.
it up.
So I'm not gonna really tell you the premise. I'm just gonna tell you the premise of the story, not because you have. This is one show you have to kind of watch for yourself. It is absolutely great, but the ending I will spoil, unfortunately. So it's literally just a serial killer that works for the police and he gets away, right? It's more deep than that, but you have to watch it, like I said. The ending, though, widely most controversial ending in TV, along with Game of Thrones, right? But
Props, motherfucker.
oh yeah, yo, when I saw that meme in there, I was dying, yo. I couldn't believe it. That's where it came from. But anyway, anywho, so Dexter gets found out because he started messing up a little bit. His sister was catching on to his shit. His sister never knew he was a serial killer. Finally found out at like the last season or whatever. And one other thing, she started to fall in love with him.
I always thought that was weird.
Then I don't know. I think he started having feelings. I'm really not sure, but I think they did kiss, right? I forget.
I think so. It was weird. Honest.
But then he kills his sister. He has to kill her. And then he takes her dead body and drives off in a boat into a hurricane and fakes his death and gets away forever. It just ended. Is this man like, oh my God, like I think it was like 8 seasons.
And it's crazy.
I'm so confused.
The premise, like the show was a great ride until the end.
That's what I'm telling you, Jay. Like it was absolutely great. Like the way he would murder but still work with the police and like just like, oh my God, he would always be monologuing. I don't know if you ever seen like a monologuing show. He like just tells you and plans out everything. It's beautiful. Like, but then when it gets to the end, it's just like how after all this, the way he gets away from everybody, and then his sister finally finds out she's falling in love with him, and then she has to kill her, and then he drives off into a hurricane. Like, what? And then he's alive. Like at the end, and like I'm happy that they're rebooting it. To be honest, to save face, I guess, for it. So I'm excited for it to be back and fixed, basically. Not that shows you have the ability to do it, but for a masterpiece.
Well, yeah, that one was terrible. I wanted to briefly talk about another widely controversial one. I don't know if anyone here besides me has seen it. Anyone here watch The Sopranos? Because
I didn't watch it like that, but
Sopranos was like probably one of my favorite TV series of all time. It's so good. It's like if you've never heard of it or never seen it, if you live under a rock, it just depicts the life of a Italian mobster as he tries to juggle being the head of a mob, balancing his family life while also going to therapy for having like anxiety. And he's literally trying to like the crazy part is the entire time, as much as even though he's a mobster and he's killing people, he's always trying to do what's right or what he thinks is right at the time for his family, for his children. And everyone is always like so unappreciative. And it was great. It was a great ride. And it's literally the last episode. They just end mid-sentence. Like, I don't know a bigger slap to your audience than no closure. They're just all at the table, and then all of a sudden, they're just like,
He legit
that's literally how it ended. Yeah, everyone's like, yo, what?
No, he legit just cut off.
Anyone could have died, got shot, anything could have happened. No one knows now. All's up in the air.
It just stopped. Just mid-sentence. Finish the thought.
That probably could be the worst I've ever heard in TV history.
Oh, that was terrible.
There's no closure.
Oof. Next, we had sure everyone has seen this, especially if you. There's no way you haven't, or at least heard of it. Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Extremely rushed 7th season.
Yeah.
Or 8th.
Let's just talk about how the first 7. Well, it's 8.
First 4 or first. It was. I thought it was the 8th season.
Oh, it's the 8th season.
Yeah.
And like when it started getting to like 7 and 8, you could see
7 and 8 were so bad.
You could see the pieces falling, and then 8 was just like, what?
There
was less episodes than all other seasons, and it was just like, how could you do that to us? We knew you cut it when you cut down the episodes, it was gonna be rushed.
But it was like a dude who had to finish his like paper and submit it by midnight. How like the first part was where he's in homeroom. The first part was so good, and then at the end, it was just for there to be one entire scene which no one could even see the fight.
Yeah.
The darkness battle, bro. I couldn't even. Dudes were dying. I'm out here like, I thought my TV was broken. I was like, yo, why can't I? I was like, why can't I see the fight? Oh my God, Game of Thrones was probably. And if you said you would have had to have heard about it because, oh my God, but it was masterpiece. Like everyone was so enthralled with this fantasy world from the first 4 seasons and how everyone kind of. Even though people were dying, there were sex scenes, but everything was justified and it was being fleshed out. And then, like you said, around like 7 and 8, They were just like, I'm kind of tired of making these.
Yeah, it was like they got tired of the character progressions that they would have, like the what's it called? Not the revenge arcs,
starting from the first season, wasn't they following like the novel, the Game of Thrones novels?
Yeah, and they eventually caught up, and they had to kind of create their own. I don't know why they would try that. I would have rather
That's
them
where
wait.
It fell. That's where it fell.
As Blank Gaming, we habitually say, why do you ever deviate from source material? It's all there for you.
It's the same thing about the covers. Why deviate?
Why deviate from source? Bro, that shit, that's like our weird like motto. Do not deviate from source material. I want that like on a shirt.
Ooh, you can be inspired.
Blank Gaming merch.
Sure. Like, it's still like I don't know. Homage got to be there.
Oof. Oh well, moving on. I know we have a couple of animated ones. So I don't know if anyone here besides me was let down by Tokyo Ghoul. It's one of maybe 3 anime I've ever started and actually stopped mid-season. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
it
no,
turned,
that
like
last
the season
season
finale of the fact that they said the second season didn't matter, wasn't canon, and skipped a bunch of stuff in the light novel blew my mind. I was like, so what am I doing?
That's when the main character was a different person, right?
No, he was still the same person, but they once again deviated from source material and just started going bananas, and then pulled it back for like the next season, which went back to the light novel, and then they told the viewers, oh, if you wanted to know what happened, if you're a little confused, go read the light novel. Like,
are you serious?
No, seriously. So for season 3, that's on whatever it is on, it skips a bunch of stuff, and if you don't know, they literally came out and said you have to read the novel to understand. Otherwise, there's no possible way based off just viewing the anime. There's no way.
That's wild.
That's like Kingdom Hearts. You got to play the Game Boy versions to understand the whole story.
Don't get me started on Kingdom Hearts. I played them all. Don't get me started. 356 days divided by 7.
The story
is like Vietnam.
Ansem the Great.
Other than that,
that's not.
Anyone? I threw in there. I don't know if anyone has seen Bleach.
Yes,
I have not.
I thought Bleach's ending, I don't know if you did, Jay, was terrible.
Wait,
the whole like full bring to.
You're talking about the 1,000-Year War, or you're talking about the anime?
The 1,000-Year War. I can't. Where they're animating that, and I can't wait.
Yes. Okay. All right. So where the anime stopped before before this. Yeah. Yes. That was
the whole full bring. Full bring was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary, but
you learn that it's necessary in the 1,000-Year War.
Yeah.
If you didn't, once again, if you don't continue reading, it's just so stupid.
Like, it's a shitty spot where they stop. It's a shitty spot where they start. Where they stopped, but
it's funny to learn that what's his name? What's his man? Ichigo is just the reason why he's so OP. You just like, it's just ridiculous. You learn, why is the main character always allowed to beat everyone? Because this man has literally a toe in every power ever existed. There's god powers. Oh yeah, my dad's a god. Oh, there's human powers. Oh, my mom's a human. Full bring? I just magically know how to do that. Devil powers? Oh yeah, I had to die to become one. Like, bro, that's why. It's literally why he's OP. But the ending where the anime left off, if you don't read, and I hate when they leave you like that, because if you read that, I actually went out because I actually loved Bleach so much. I read the 1,000-Year War. But even the 1,000-Year War ended shitty. What are you talking about, Jay?
No. Honestly, I think the 1,000 War ended fine.
Bro, it ended with basically the main character.
Well, let me say this: it ended with a typical anime ending.
No, it was horse shit. It was absolutely horse shit because
That's 4.
Oh, sorry. Oof. So
again, the counter's gonna be there.
Basically, the anime is about, roughly, it's like transforming swords and how. That's a second part. Like, everyone's sword transforms into like something crazy, and you learn throughout the entire anime, like I just said, that the main character, the reason why he was so overpowered, is because he had like a piece of each type of power that they have in the anime, And no one knew that besides one dude. But no one knew that he was like pretty much a mix. He was like a mixed child that had every possible power. So even like when you're watching the early anime and you see him power up to what you think is max, then you find out that that's not even a complete form, that he was literally being held back by his own power. That they was like, oh, his power was like, yo, I wanted to hold you back because I didn't want you to be doing this. I didn't want you putting yourself at risk. I wanted to keep you in check. So I gave you a bullshit power. Oh, that's 5. I gave you a bull power. So you like at the climax of the show is him finally realizing I have all the power, and it literally just the way it ends is he doesn't even get to use it. So everyone in the show literally can just let off some crazy attack, and we never get to see it. It just ends, and it's a happy ending. It just ends.
Typical anime ending, honestly.
In fact, that's why even in the game Jump Force, you don't know what his final attack is because no one does. No one knows what it is because it never was written. In fact, I double down on Bleach. Thank you, Jay.
That's fucking wild.
Bleach manga ending was fine, in my opinion. I like
only one
endings.
anime that had me like that. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but Mandaka Box.
No.
Okay, that one's a good one.
The anime stopped at a shitty part.
Like when it's bringing out one of the bads, I'm like, come on, that's like a good.
It's like, oh, we got something for you, something good, but you got to read the books to see it. All right, sorry.
What is that? What is that?
So terrible.
Mandaka Box is basically an anime where all the students with like kind of like a certain special skill are sent to this prestigious school and basically focus around the student council. The one student who's literally perfect at everything, fighting, paperwork, everything.
John.
I think we've seen this, bro.
Blue hair, kind of like a psycho
Sounds
look.
familiar.
She has like a transformation.
Yeah, like
with red hair.
Never mind. Are they talking about the kid that had like the guns that he would shoot?
I did. I know that one.
No,
but moving on. I don't know how you guys feel about the ending on Promised Neverland.
The most recent one.
Dookie booty butt.
Bro, how can you have a great season in that first one? You're always doing great cliffhangers leading into things that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Like you didn't know what was going to be happening. And then 2, they got away. It was nice to see like the demon world and whatnot.
More insulting than how, like you said, the first season was you never knew. At no point did I really ever. I couldn't see how they were going to win. And the second one not only ended them with practically a slam dunk, but not even a slam dunk. That's like a dude who literally on a fast break goes to dunk the ball, but then runs out and then shoots the 3. Why? Bro, like they made it like the fact that they said they was like, oh, you know what? We're gonna just dismantle this government of people in which it's demons. So it's it's kids versus demons. It's kids versus children.
And they win. And they win.
That's how it ends. They just walk onto like into the middle of New York City. It was like
they hit us with an ending montage of everything that we were supposed to watch.
Yeah,
had you like their show like characters that were like you thought would have like more stories and whatnot, especially like when they were gonna get into like the main city. Even like, all right, when Emma and them split up, right there, you could have done a time skip, come back for season 3, and we're continuing the story. Cause the biggest one that got me tight is when she met that the floating demon with like the dragon behind her.
Oh yeah, no clue what he is. I was like,
questions.
Well then,
she's just up there like yeah, like them. We're gonna,
and then we'll be friends.
And then the thing is too, like I think I could have accepted it more if like you knew Emma was gonna, or if it was like no, not Ray, Norman. Like if Norman stayed behind, I'd be like he probably just nuked him. Like that would make more sense, like to me. But like the fact that Emma stays, which means they did a bloodless revolution to a demon world, and then just walked into the human one.
And what happened with this guy? Norman and them were sick. No.
Nope.
They had a cure.
Okay.
Slam dunk, baby.
The cure came. Remember the old demon that they almost killed?
Oh yeah, his blood.
Yeah, no,
they
not
had
his
to
blood.
make it, but they did it.
He was like, oh yeah, he was like 50 years ago. I saw this dead body, and he had the cure to the disease you have now.
Blessed. You're welcome.
And they made it, and now they're saved.
Yep, that was it.
Now they're saved.
That's crazy because the first season was them about like it was pretty much about how this orphanage wasn't an orphanage for. It was pretty much how it was like raising them to be human cattle, where they were being fed to demons. So it was kind of like the journey of whether will they make it? How are they going to escape? At every point, it left you like, dang, I couldn't fathom how they were going to the ending. Like the dude, like you said, when you start pulling just crazy, just plot armor. It was a plot armor season. Ooh.
Oh god.
And the last one
was the most recent memory.
Oh god. Yeah, no, I actually don't want to talk about it anymore. I was just gonna move on. I hate it now. That's crazy. Season 1, Promised Neverland, I would have regarded as a great title. But season 2,
I
would have been fine now watching season 2.
I just get reminded of this meme I saw. Like, it was like a picture of 3 perfectly drawn horses. Like the first half, first tile you see in I think it was Attack on Titan.
Detailed.
Yeah, perfect. You see Promised Neverland. The first half is fine, and the second half is just a straight up doodle. And then you see Hunter x Hunter. Half of it's there, then gone.
Oh my god, Hunter x Hunter 2. That was trash.
Heard there's rumors.
Right,
I mean, there always is.
It's whenever he feels like making it. That's the thing with
I heard he was sick though too.
Yeah,
he's a SpongeBob.
Yeah, so it's like whatever. Like I don't know, man.
Feel like it.
You're not allowed to get sick when you create something fire. I'm sorry.
Yep. You should have enough money to just cure yourself of all diseases.
I'm sure he's not a multi-millionaire.
Magic Johnson.
Well, moving on to movies. Movies is a little bit of a shorter list. So these are just kind of movies that we thought were like great movies up until the ending. And starting with, I think, a recent one, very trendy, very current. You definitely heard of it. And if you have a Netflix account, you've most likely seen it. Bird Box. What?
That movie was butt. I didn't like it at all.
You didn't like it at all?
All.
I actually thought it was. I think the ending is what ruined it for people. I didn't actually mind the movie. I thought it was kind of like a cool premise. It was almost like a Quiet Place, but
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place did a lot better.
It just the fact that the fact that you couldn't see, you couldn't use your eyes, created a sense of like basically the movie is like if you haven't seen the movie, it's basically like some like otherworldly beings invade Earth, and if you look at them, you commit suicide. So you could never look directly at them. And the only people who could are like crazy people that try to force you to look at the monsters. So the whole movie is kind of like following how the events folded. And basically one woman who is very begrudging and callous found love and had a child and an adopted child, if you watch the movie. And it just ends with them like taking a big risk. They hear like on a radio that there's like a safe spot downriver, so they had to get pretty much down a dangerous river on a canoe without seeing anything, and they do, which was cool. And you're like, oh, like this is, you think the movie's gonna end, you don't know how it's gonna end, terribly or good, but the good ending, I guess, is they make it to the safe haven, which turns out to be a blind safe haven. Just everyone in there is blind, and
like a school for the blind, right?
Yeah, school for the blind. Like, yeah, they was like, oh, we could never. Like, I don't understand. First of all, how someone had to have been supplying the school for the blind. Someone with eyes is needed.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's surviving alone.
Yeah, like this wasn't a fix for the movie. Like, yeah, you guys are blind. You've always been blind. You could probably do stuff. But what is just human? Is that what the movie's insinuating? Blind people will take over the world now? Like,
I remember seeing a thing about this. Wasn't there a book before the movie came out?
I think there was a book.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember who it was. I remember watching a YouTube video about it. Them talking about it, like in the ending of the book, you see the main character and the kids willingly blind themselves.
sense to deal with the problem so you know you won't die. But I think I'd rather take the risk of just being like,
just blindfold, bro. What?
Yeah, like
sunglasses.
There's no way. I know one time, like I guess if someone made you like
sunglasses,
I can't even imagine.
Yes.
I don't know if I could willingly blind myself. I don't think I could do it. What's the easy way to blind yourself?
Jab a long needle.
Jeez. Oh God, that doesn't sound easy.
Just a quick machete right here.
Real quick, splash my eyes.
There's literally like I think it'd be easier if you told me to cut off my ears than it would be to blind myself. If you said, would you rather cut off your ear or poke your eye out?
Oh my
God.
God.
I'm gonna cut it off, but
I'd rather not hear.
You're not gonna not hear.
Oof.
You can still hear.
I other than the ending, I thought the movie was okay. Actually, that was a good movie.
I just don't like that. It's almost like the I Am Legend thing. Like, does it get solved at the end? Like,
well,
what happens?
That's so, and it's crazy because I Am Legend's up there, and I don't regard it as a bad ending. I get like, because he gave the cure to the girl, and he just sent her on her way to the haven. So I think I thought that was the ending. Like, she had the cure and she took it to wherever it needed to get.
So they're safe now. The world's gonna be saved.
I guess you assume that
they know how to
get better.
I don't like those assuming things though when it ends like that. Like, are we just supposed to assume they lived among the demons?
I think I like assumption endings because then you probably. Or do you think like the ending to like Shutter Island is bad?
Like he was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you think at the end, like, because remember, how Shutter Island ended was pretty much like the whole thing was an experiment to try to shock him into realizing that he killed his wife because she killed the kids. Like his wife drowned the kids and he killed her, and then he went crazy. So they try to do this like new age like experiment on him where they let him like roam around and figure out like all these things to kind of try to like shock him into realizing that he was the one who killed his family. So at the end of the movie, they said if this doesn't work, they were gonna they have to kill him. Like they're gonna put him down essentially, or like. And at the end of the movie, they ask him did you come to terms with it? And he kind of like scoffs and laughs and says like, no, I didn't. Or he says who are you talking to? So it left you with the interpretation. Like, do you think he purposely, like, do you think he finally came to terms with the fact that he killed it and didn't want to live? Or do you think the experiment failed and he really doesn't know who he is?
Okay. That's almost like with the Joker when he was at the end of the scene and he wrote, like he told that whole story and we don't know if it was real or not. He could have just been being the Joker.
So that's essentially how that movie. I thought it was a good one. I think, and there's enough arguments in the movie to like. I think he finally did realize who he was at the end because he started putting stuff together. So I think it did click, and this man just couldn't live with his actions. But I thought that was a good one. But then you have stuff that's we have more cut and dry ones. Like I don't think by any chance Shutter Island should be on this list, but Titanic should be.
Just the logic of it.
Come on, bro, move up over.
Yeah, that's it. You saw how big that board was? That shit was huge.
Take turns. All right, your turn.
The fact that the movie starts off with them finding a giant diamond in the ocean. And they're like, holy crap, we found it. We were looking for this diamond, we found it. Who does it belong to? Oh, it belongs to this old lady. She tells the story of the Titanic. It's like, oh, well, technically this is yours, right? Well, maybe you should keep it. And she throws it in the ocean.
Fumble the bag.
Literally. If fumbling the bag was a picture or a GIF or a clip, it would have been that.
I couldn't imagine.
I didn't fumble it. She threw it away.
Like, I couldn't imagine, like if I... Like, has anyone ever seen the Kim Kardashian like memes of when she drops her earring in the ocean? Yeah. And they're like, people starving. Could you imagine if you found that earring, brought it to Kim, and she chucked it in the ocean?
Oh, it looked better in there.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god!
Is there not a reward? Do I still get? Do I get a reward for finding it? No.
No. That was
A
it.
literal rock. That
I
could,
told
like,
you the story. I told you the story of
millions of dollars.
That was your reward.
You only told me you took it off a
So
yacht
the
because you
story
were
was the
bored.
reward. That wasn't reward enough.
I brought a tear to your eye, so
Yeah, when you chucked a good $1,000 into the ocean, yeah.
She should have Kobe that. Oh, Kobe wasn't around, but you know.
She was.
You're right. He was.
It's just and like you said. I mean, not that it's weird. I threw it up here because I feel like we've all watched it. We all hate the ending, but I personally just don't like Titanic as a movie. It's not my cup of tea.
It was a movie.
Yeah. It's a love story.
A decent movie. Yeah, it's a love story.
But my man's Leo.
I got trouble all the time because I think the people falling in the ocean, the boat crash scene is hilarious to me.
Yes.
Bro, that should be insane to die that way, though.
Dude's like, just something about the boat crash always made me laugh. And
are you playing? Are you the band playing? Are you gonna play to the end,
bro? Like, what? No,
we not making it to them boats, obviously.
I'm the dude.
So just play
up there with Rose at the end, just looking at her like, yeah, we gonna ride this one in.
Bro, my ass would have been just see ya, and just sat up there.
I was like, there was no ocean, other. Nah, I'm different. I simply just wouldn't have Rose.
Maintain heat.
All
right, see y'all back at the deck.
I just would have swam back. I don't know why they didn't. Could you imagine the buffet them sharks must have came up on?
It was too cold.
And for sharks, I guess so. So what eats people then? Krakens?
Narwhals.
Narwhal.
Narwhals.
They're just gonna impale people. Cthulhu.
Polar bears and everything.
Imagine
Walruses, just like
Jesus Christ,
just straight like shit.
Yeah.
Killer whales.
Look at that human right there.
You just see free.
Someone's like, yo, there's like 80 of them out there.
They kept that out the story. They didn't tell anybody that.
The polar bears.
Bro, half of us died from killer whales and polar bears.
Saw them. Well, the last movie we have on the list is I know Jay was real adamant about it. Glass.
That was the shittiest ending I've
My God,
ever
like
seen.
I can go off on a tangent, but it make a long
What's in the box?
Long story short, but Glass, basically this is what they did. In the final battle between the hero from Unbreakable, the superhuman guy, and the villain from Split, the multi-personality disorder guy who has so many personalities in him, apparently there's one that's taken over that's killing everybody, called the Beast. They drowned the hero and they shot up the villain. Like regular SWAT. Water. Yeah, that's the worst part. They drowned him in a puddle in the middle of the street. Like
maybe it rained the day before.
Unfortunately.
I guess, but come on, it's just like get rid of him. All right, just stay down.
Yeah,
like come on,
who's super strength.
You wouldn't die from drowning.
I don't understand.
I'm not saying that.
Drink the puddle.
I'm not saying that. I'm just thinking that's a shitty way. It's like the villain's right there. You guys already know he's the villain from his I forgot what they called him, but they like his superhero name. He's already known worldwide, and now he's getting recorded. Like, yo, World Star, the hero's getting drowned.
That's the way to go. Imagine All Might going out on a World Star.
Oh my God.
Yo,
this really got me tight was
All Might just straight. All Might
is drinking that
blood. Someone has a 2x4 and just ends him.
He's just dead.
Oh no, my one weakness.
Splinter kills him.
Like that was just
the whole thing that with that lady. She was like, "Yeah, they're superhumans. Get them."
And she lost in the end. The Glass, him, the villain, the mastermind behind it all. Well, it's out there. Everyone knows there's such things as superhumans out there. And
that's all he wanted.
That's literally all he won, and he won. And I'm just like, you killed the guy who could probably stop any future villains. You killed, the villains. It's just like, why?
Or stop him.
Just why kill everybody?
M. Night
he's a villain.
Shyamalan.
Yep, that's why. M. Night.
Oof. Well, the last category we have is games. So I have a bunch up here, but I think we're gonna each kind of talk about one that hit home for us. So, Brandon, you want to start?
Fallout 4.
Ooh.
You son of a bitch. Let me tell you, I had that game. What, it came out in 2015? I didn't beat it until like 2018 because I took my time. I would restart, rebuild my character because I loved the way it played. And I'm a Bethesda fan, so I could be a little biased here, to be honest. But like, I don't know, from 3 to 4, Bethesda just did something right, at least for me. Like, the way you could do with the companions was an upgrade from 3. The guns modification, even building your own settlements. I felt like the story was going in a great place.
Settlements was a little dragged.
I loved it.
Bro, I feel like every time
it was glitchy and stuff.
We got a settlement in trouble. They need your help now.
Not that. But I like the building aspect of it. The Minutemen were just the worst. We need help. We need help. But like I said, it was great all up until you started meeting all the factions, and then they all wanted to kill each other. And the game makes you like go that route, and it didn't sit right with me because it's supposed to be an RPG that makes you let you do whatever you want, especially in a Bethesda Fallout game. Like everyone plays Skyrim and mods these shits. You guys know.
My Skyrim character was a predator. Like
Predator.
All right,
Mr. Predator. Yeah, we can go forever on mods. But so like, I just didn't like the way it ended. Like, your son was still alive, and then even then, him making you choose the way. Like, I don't know. It did not sit right with me. You guys can feel different.
I agree because it left you with either A, B, or C, and there's no going back. Once you chose one of those, both of the other factions hated you.
Yeah,
and you had to kill them.
You're supposed to be an RPG, role playing. That's what I love about RPGs. Them telling me what exactly to do. Bastards. They could have did it a whole different way. And then let's not even start. They should have just went and did a 5 and fixed what they did for this, but they just went and did 76. But that's a different story.
76.
Yeah, different story.
For me, I remember playing this game on the Xbox 360. It was a game from Platinum Games called Vanquish. I'm not sure if any of y'all heard of it, but I'm trying to remember. It was before Bayonetta, before Bayonetta came out. But Vanquish is basically your fast-paced third-person shooter. You in a mech suit, dashing around the field, killing robots and everything. You're basically your generic. Oh, I'm a hero. I can take everything down. No problem. And then you fight your way, get to the guy, the main cause of the issue, the terrorist and everything. You beat him, and he escapes. And that's the end.
You beat him, but he escapes.
He escapes. Like,
well, that's try.
And then it's like, I'll get him next time. And
like
that's
G.I. Joe show.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? That hard ass fight, like literally, and he escapes. Like, what? That was just like, for me, it's just like, I love the gameplay, I love the action pack, the story.
And then it just
and then it literally just took a dump. It literally flipped me off.
You could blur that out.
I'm not, but like everything to it just like brought up to an ending like this. I'm like, why would you end it like this? Like, why?
Burn
These
number
people
8.
deserve to go to jail.
I was about to burn number 8. Josh, what was yours?
I kind of have 2.
Okay.
First one,
Greedy
Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the hell was that at the end? Like, it was all
Heart of
fun.
Darkness?
We were, the Heart of Dark. Like, we fought a statue. We didn't fight anything menacing. It was a statue.
You fought 3 of them.
Does that still make it better?
But do you not include Destiny's lifespan, Destiny 1's lifespan as the
No,
story?
I'm talking about the main. I'm talking about vanilla. I'm talking about the vanilla Destiny.
I mean, if you're not knowledgeable of because no one knew there was gonna be more to this game like the way it was. So I feel like at that point, yes, it was like, what the hell is this game? Like, why do we play this? And then we played everything else after. It's like, oh, this is great. At least for me.
But that initial shit is what I'm talking about. Because we didn't know. So it was like, oh, okay, this is our final boss.
That's kind of why I stopped playing.
And then they added everything.
Then everything it just made it better. They knew what they messed up on.
Unfortunately.
Oh, for my second one, BioShock 1. That ending boss was basic. It was the most basic boss fight.
I beat him with a wrench.
Yo, that's how much of a joke he is. Dog, it's just he's souped up. It's just a big fat dude. It's like wow, another one I could go off on. Batman. With the Joker's final boss.
So I'm actually you got me up for this one. So it's just because it's more about it being out of character for the Joker than it is about it being a bad. It's just because the Arkham series games are one of the best, and it just for the first one it was just kind of like it was the first Batman game. Everything was great, and it just didn't make sense for the Joker's personality for him to want to take steroids like Bane and fight Batman one-on-one.
After he saw Batman whoop everybody.
Yeah, Batman and Batman's beat the people who take the drug. So why would you think that you could take the drug? So it just that didn't make any sense. It would make more sense like if you had to beat a roided up like Commissioner Gordon. That would have been like a crazy boss like fight.
Honestly, you were right about that. But in a way, it's just like I see like this Joker's playing on Batman's conscience because Batman doesn't kill. He's infected with the venom too, so it's just like either give it to me or you give it to yourself. And honestly, I think you will have a harder time to choose between Commissioner Gordon or himself rather than just him and Joker. Like,
that's what it made. That would have kind of made a better storyline. Than like oh, who are you gonna let die? So and I love the games, but like you said, that ending was bad. What was it, 3 for you, Josh?
Yep. All right, I'm done.
That was 3.
I mean, everyone knew what mine was gonna be.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I talk about it all the time on how much and it's crazy because I love the series, but BioWare just absolutely pooped on us when they gave us the Mass Effect 3 ending. I think it's widely known as the worst ending ever in, I think, modern day RPGs. The fact that it's almost just left you with straight color choices that were inconsequential for a game that let you every game build upon what you want your essentially ending to be, for you say, oh, it literally doesn't matter. You could literally everything you did does not matter. What color do you want your ending to be? That was how it ended. And I couldn't even. I remember when I beat it, I couldn't even. I remember I immediately hopped on the computer because I thought I did something wrong. I was like, I got the shit ending, and
the journey was the reward.
Yo, wait! Did you do the ending with the director's cut?
I can't ever tell if I did or not. They just extended it, right?
Yeah, they extended. No, they added an ending and they extended the game. But the ending they added was, I think it was basically do nothing and let the Geth destroy the Earth. Everyone goes on the ground, but they all die.
So I don't understand like because it's basically the whole game is you fighting this like almost cosmic entity that once every 10,000 years just deletes life. And it restarts the game. So your whole point for the entire thing was to try to build alliances, make friends, and by making friends, you sometimes make enemies. Try to mitigate all your losses so you could have enough of like pretty much a resistance to fight this cosmic entity. And the ending came down to: do you want to be the entity? Do you want to kill the entity? Or do you want? Well, it was like you merge, you kill. or there was, I forgot the blue ending was, or
I think it was you merge with the entity, you kill the entity, because I know one of them is you have to you shoot one of the tanks.
Yeah,
one you jump in.
Red. Blue was, I think, synthesize.
Oh yeah, synthesize. Like the Geth actually gets a consciousness.
You give them. All right, yeah, I guess that was the last one. You give the entity human consciousness. But it didn't matter because literally nothing you did. It just kind of really was like, you spent 4 games making sure these characters lived and they became warlords. They have an entire planet of people that are going to fight. So do you want to merge with the enemy or not?
Or not?
That was like nothing you did. It's not like, oh well, because you did all this was your like. I don't know. It changed like the last battle, but it's crazy for just how that trilogy ended. And I'm like, some part of me is hoping that in the remaster they just have something completely different.
Yes. Honestly, same. Because I'll definitely be going through the remastered myself.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or you can just relive the horror again.
Probably will.
I wonder if they're gonna put the multiplayer in.
And that's gaming.
I actually enjoyed it.
Oh, the multiplayer for Mass Effect.
It's terrible. I played it too.
I liked it.
I had fun with it. Reason I had people to play with, but I had fun with it.
I didn't have anyone to play with, that's why. Probably.
I laugh at the people that went down so easily. You're a Krogan and you still went down, loser.
You're terrible.
I still
Where's
laugh.
the friendship?
Well, I think that's all our topics.
Ooh, that was nice.
Wow.
There's a lot of variety today. From like Invincible to the challenges, our punishment. I can't wait, honestly, for this marathon one. Like, this challenge is gonna be fun.
Bad.
We'll see who goes crazy, because this will be the Duncan effect if you watch Community with the
I
patience
think
game.
it'd be real just real funny because even like I'm not so. Also, one added thing. Oh, so if you make it to the end of the podcast, you get this nice little piece of Easter egg material. You're not allowed to tell anyone about the punishment. Because then they'll leave you alone. So I can't tell B, so she'll leave me alone. If she comes in here and makes me get off, I just lose.
Right.
No one can know
Your
about
house is
it.
on fire.
Oh well,
Good
you
luck.
lose.
You better put it out in 5 minutes. That's all.
Oh, yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
But yeah, super excited for this. Another Blank Gaming challenge. I feel like they keep getting better and better, to be honest. We're gonna have to raise the stakes, probably do some jackass shit. Nah, BOD. But oh
No.
god.
I got one injury with firecrackers, so I don't need another.
No, we don't want no JPP incident, okay? For those of you that know, someone blew their fingers off. That's it. We're not doing that. But yes, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you guys listening to us. We have, of course, King Terrell. I really don't know what angle Nomad puts them in, but we got King Terrell 1 and our wife beater, Adobo Papi with the beautiful luscious beard, and Nomad Gamer.
As he points behind him, I just put behind him.
Nomad.
He's behind me this whole time.
Yep.
And of course, yours truly, Psychic Chino. Please hit that like, subscribe, and you want to hit that bell notification because you want to be alerted for our future podcasts. This should be released on Friday. There's going to be other things that'll be, I don't know when. It doesn't matter, but they will be there, and you'll be happy. It'll be entertaining. I promise you that, because Blank Gaming is that. We're great. And I don't know if you guys watched our Among Us stream. I spilled my guts and everything I said on that. I mean it. Blank Gaming. Recognized. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, and stay groovy.
Blank Gaming out.
Yo.
Blank Gaming out. Peace.